Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and thank you so much for joining today. Thank you guys for coming back. For newcomers, for my newcomers, you're highly welcome to this platform, and this is the Anointing Village Boy. My name is Milton Fonkwa. Yes, I call myself a village boy because I never grew up in a village. That way I was not born in a village, but I attended primary school in the village. Thank you so much for understanding. For my returning subscribers, I equally want to say I'm so grateful. Now, I want to talk about Poland again. All right, I want to talk about Poland and what is going to happen after you have received your visa and you are about to travel to Poland. Guys, please, if you haven't been watching the ads on my videos, please make sure you keep watching those ads. That is the only way we get paid. All right, us as content creator, that is the only way I can be rewarded as for the content I bring out to you guys. Okay, so if you see an ad, please do not skip it. All right, because if you skip, I will not be able to make small money to feed. Okay, thank you so much for understanding. Thank you. I trust you guys for that. So guys, after you have gotten your visa to travel to Poland for education or for any other purpose, especially international students, I am talking about you guys now. All right, there is something you need to do. I talked about flight in one of my videos, but remember that as a student, you are not going to be returning home early. Okay, so when paying your flight, some people do argue that you can't pay one-way flight. It is totally not true. Okay, you can pay one-way flight, or if you know that you are going to return home after maybe a month, you can as well pay two-way flights. All right, but remember that before you go to the embassy to apply for the visa, you need to show flight reservation. All right, it's just a reservation, not as if you have paid already. Okay, and when you go now, remember, as I said, it's better for you to decide which flight you are going to take or which agency or airline you are going to use, because sometimes some agencies don't go directly. There is no direct flight from West Africa to Poland, as I know, but you can take connecting flights with Turkish Airlines. Okay, you can also take connecting flight with Air France, all right, or Air Brussels, or things like that. It depends on you, your money, and your luggage. All right, so that is what I can say. Now, when you reach Poland, the first thing that you have to do is, as in any other country, you have to first of all knock the doors of the international office in your university. Okay, you register for the courses or maybe for the semester, and they are going to guide you on some of the things to do. All right, when you enroll for at the university, they are going to tell you some of the things to do. Remember that you move along with your certified documents or the documents you legalize. Okay, you are going to legalize them, and when you reach your university, of course, they are going to see them. They need to see them as well. That is why I have always insisted that before you move, make sure you legalize your documents. If you don't, you will be sent back, or let's say you must send them back, and it's going to take a longer period of time, and it will not be good for your own stay in Poland. Okay, so when you are in a university, you will be told on what to do. All right, and after that, probably you may add some money. It depends on how much you will be asked. All right, for that particular semester, and if not, you will not proceed. And in some cases, you will also be doing your student identity card. All right, the student identity card is also very important. And after the student identity card, what else do you need? Of course, you are going to need a phone and a number. All right, a phone or a phone number. Let's say a phone number, because of course, before you travel, you must be moving with your telephone, or let me say your mobile phone. But now all you need is a phone number, and you have to go through processes to get this phone number as well. All right, and there are a lot of companies that you can get numbers from them. There is also Orange there. There is T-Mobile. All right, in Poland they have Orange. Okay, because when I say there is Orange there, some people like be doubting what is Orange doing in Europe. There is Orange in Poland as well. There is also another one called T-Mobile. All right, remember, I'm not talking about Northern Cyprus now, because so many people know me about doing videos about Northern Cyprus. No, I'm talking about Poland here. All right, as an international student, after you have gotten your visa, then again, after you have gotten your number, there is also this thing you need to do. Of course, you need to create a bank account. It is very, very important. All right, there are a lot of banks in Poland that you will be the one to decide where to create your account. Okay, you can decide on where to create your account. To create the account is not very difficult. Of course, you are going to show them your visa, being it your Schengen visa or your student visa or whichsoever visa, to the bank. Okay, these are now documents for you to use to create your bank account when you arrive Poland. All right, you would, first of all, your international passport is very important, and your visa is inside the passport. They are going to see it. The second thing you have to show them is a document from your university to show that you have enrolled, all right, to the university. They have to see that as well. And again, you need what else do you need? You need your housing document, your accommodation papers, or let me say your proof to show that you are staying somewhere. Okay, because you cannot go to a new country where you don't have a place to stay. Of course, they have to see your accommodation papers. So these are some of the things that you need to do when you arrive Poland as a new international student. Now, let me elaborate a little bit about the visa stuff. Remember, I said before you go to the embassy to do legalization, you have to, of course, book an appointment. Before you apply for the visa, you have to book an appointment. And sometimes it takes longer time or a long period of time for you to get this appointment. So always book on time, all right? Always book on time. And remember, before you book, you have to go through a call. It's not through a mail, all right? You must call the embassy and book an appointment and book on time. Again, in certain cases, when you are to deposit your documents in your university, maybe some universities might ask you to translate your documents from English to Polish, to the Polish language, all right? And in this case, I will say, if they ask you to translate your documents from English to Polish before you bring them, you may now, because in Africa, the only place that can the only people that can, of course, translate your documents from English to the Polish language might automatically be just the embassy. Okay, so I think because you have gone through a lot of stress to book an appointment for legalization before, and also to get a visa appointment, okay, at the embassy, you may not like the idea to book another appointment to go through the same stress for document translation. So in this case, if I'm the one, I will get exhausted as well. So in this case, I will advise you, if you get such a request from your university telling you to translate your documents from English to Polish, please plead with them and tell them to give you more time so that when you arrive Poland, you can give to a normal translator around the streets to do it for you, because of course, you remember, this country is not an English-speaking country. Their first language is not English. They have their language called the Polish language. So it will be easier for you, and you are going to meet a lot of translators around the area, all right, who can translate their documents in less than no time, rather than booking appointments up and down, all right, at the embassy. So you can plead with your university or your institution to give you more time, that when you arrive Poland, you are automatically or immediately going to do the translation for the documents, all right? So that is what you need to understand. Again, there is something I want you guys to understand here. When you go to Poland as a new international student, remember that you are a student, all right? And there is no country on earth, I repeat, no country on earth, nobody should fool you, that you will go there and you fold your arms like this, you sit in class, maybe people are attending lectures, listening to lectures, you are there doing like this, or sleeping in class. If you do like that in Poland, you are going to repeat the courses, okay? If you do like that in any country, you are going to repeat the courses. And remember, when you are repeating a course, you have to be paying per semester, all right? Even in Northern Cyprus, when you fail a course, you are in big trouble because you pay for the course alone. And one course for masters is 350 Turkish lira, excluding the valued added tax, which is 15%. All right, I hope now you know what you are going to go through if you manage to fail a course in Poland. You are going to be doing exposés. Your courses might be very less. Remember, as a master's degree student, I'm talking basically for masters. You are going to be doing exposés, maybe research, reviews, presentations, reading for exams, okay? Maybe writing theses and projects and all those things, going to laboratories and all those things. So you do not really have time on your side. So when you are in university or on campus, make sure you pay attention to lectures, and make sure if you don't understand anything, ask the lecturer. Lecturers in Europe, from what I've noticed, are always very open, especially in Europe, to students, okay? They want to always make sure that everybody moves along, all right, irrespective of understanding level, all right? So if you have a problem, always contact your lecturers to understand what they are saying. As I said, you can pay a one-way ticket, all right? For me, I have paid one-way ticket so many times, all right? I have paid before, so I know what I'm talking about. You can pay one-way ticket. No one should deceive you. But if you think that you are going to be coming back home earlier than expected, or maybe after a month, because one way, if you pay a two-way ticket, it means that a return ticket, it has a particular duration that is going to expire, okay? So if you think that before that time you will not be home, it's better for you to pay one-way ticket, all right? Or if you manage to pay and you think that you cannot come back home, do some documents, all right, to authorize someone to go collect part of their return money, all right, or refund for your return ticket, okay? So that is what you need to understand after you have gotten your visa. When you enter, you need to register to school, you need to get a SIM, you need to open up a bank account, you need to do your student identity card. Again, I was about forgetting something, the medical insurance. Remember, before you applied for the visa, there was something you did, like medical insurance. When you reach Poland, that one is totally out of date. It doesn't function. It is not of any importance again in Poland. It just helps you here in Africa to get your visa. When you reach Poland, you have a new, different type of medical insurance that will be given to you, okay? So don't carry that one to Poland and think it is usable. No, when you reach Poland, it's a different ball game, all right? Thank you so much, guys, for understanding. I don't want this video to be very lengthy. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and do not forget to pin subscribe below. Until we meet again, peace.